Okay, so this is what we'll be covering for our training. Remember, this training is an international one. You go to US, Canada, Europe, it will be same training, same certificate, same knowledge. That's why it's a lot. Uh, So as I explained last time, the first 4 chapters, it's related to PC engineering. Know your hardware, know your component. So today we're going to do chapter 3 and 4. Then we are done with PC engineering. During this week, Monday to Sunday, you study and you do your chapter exams. Next week, we'll start a bit of networking, introduction to networking, to prepare you for the next course, that is Cisco CCNA, to become network engineer, IT administrator, IT specialist. You get more knowledge, more skills, more practicals. So tomorrow, I will confirm that with 27, we'll be meeting somewhere. I'm busy finalizing. Uh, it's a Saturday. We'll be meeting from 9 to 4 p.m. It doesn't mean you need to come 9 and finish at 4. No, it's open from 9 to 4. So it's good to come in the morning. You do maybe 2 hours or 3 hours. And if you have something else to do, you can go. If you want to stay to do more labs, more explanation, more what's, you're welcome. So I'm going to confirm. Also, that place is not, so let me allow someone in. So that place we hire, it's not for free. That's why I'll confirm tomorrow. So maybe everyone will pay maybe 60 rand or 70 rand, I don't know, for the whole day. So I'll confirm. I'm waiting for something. Yeah, you pay your fee, and yeah, we do a lot of training, and yeah. So remember, I did explain to you that learn, if you go to my website, learnnetworking.org, and you go to, because Calabrini is mostly full, and because most of you guys, you work from Monday to Friday, at least Saturday, you can come, we meet, and yeah, we do. So this one, for example, yeah, this one was done at Mowbray City Hall, but tomorrow I'll confirm where. This one was done at Mowbray City Hall, and I didn't post for C Point. So it depends on where it's available, and we say, okay, you guys, you can come. Then I make the booking, I inform everyone, I say, hi guys, it's maybe 100 rent. We are 10, we divide 100 by 10, and we touch equipment. I give you some project. I put it in groups. I'm going to print some questions, and you need to find the answers, and it will help you to understand more and to go to extra mile. So I'll let you know tomorrow. I'll let you know tomorrow. I didn't post for C Point Hall. Okay, this one was Betha House, where you work in groups. There is one group here. I'll ask them to identify. So it depends on what I'm going to give you for the test. The test is not for grading. It's just to you work in groups and to understand more. And that's all. Nothing. And you have a group here. You have another group that side. Another group. It's a teamwork. So please, 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 when I confirm, please come. Invest in your future. I can say, for example, hi guys, this is a PC job interview. You want a job? Okay. You show me that you have a certificate. What sport is that? What port is that? It's used for what? What the name? So always, we're going to do them now. Always port and cabling. So please, I'm going to push you, not to hurt you, but to make you understand. So I'm going to print out. some questionnaires and some teams and what. It will be very nice. So please come. Okay, what else I wanted to say? Yeah. So today we are finishing PC engineering in blue, the first 4 chapters. Chapter 2 is only some videos. They show you, for example, if you want to build a PC, where to start. But nowadays you can go to YouTube. We have some latest videos. You can check. There is no problem for that. And we don't build PC anymore. We just repair. The only repair is maybe changing the RAM, changing maybe the hard drive. So always we'll do step by step. RAM, hard drive, and what again? Yeah. So I'll show you. So if we meet on with 27, it means everything we'll be doing today with 15 and with 22nd, we're going to apply them. That's why it's a whole day. Eat well, bring lunch, bring everything, snacks, drinks, do some practicals, invest in your future, it's for your own good. So once a month, we'll be meeting such way. So let's jump in chapter 3. So you know how to log on your Cisco, your NetAcad. You know how to log on your NetAcad. This one is not your class. So I'm going to another class here. So your class is what? Is IT Essentials, chapter 5, yes. Chapter 5, what is it? Yeah, chapter 5. So chapter 1, you must do the exam. You can do it many times. It's for grading. Chapter 2, you read, watch your videos, take some notes. It's for you do the exams for grading. So today we're going to do advanced computer hardware. You know how it works, huh? You log on, you scroll down. The introduction is very important because it will guide you what you're going to study here, why you should study this chapter. Extremely important. Never skip the introduction, never skip the summary at the end. You see, very important. And while you're doing your quiz, take some notes. If you see something that's very important, you write it down, the question and the answer. It will help you to get prepared. I'm going to open the PowerPoint and chapter 3. Chapter 3, advanced computer hardware. Okay, let's start. So as a IT engineer, IT technician, you should understand.
Can you share your screen, please?
I'm sharing my screen. So who can see my screen or who cannot see my screen? Because I'm sharing, it shows that I'm sharing.
I can't see. No, I can't see.
Yeah, check your network connection because sometimes if your network connection is not, because it's showing here. Okay, let's continue.
You can't see again, don't you?
Yeah, check your network connection, please. So we start. So as a network engineer, no, for now you're not network engineer. Network engineer is CCN. You're IT technician. You should understand the PC, how it works. So when you power on your PC, we have some steps. Some steps until you see your Windows and your desktop. Also, if you want to change, so let's say you just purchased your phone, a brand new phone, and you need to change to do some setups. For a PC, if you want to make some change from the hardware, there is a place called the BIOS where you can change maybe the color, not in Windows, but before you reach Windows, you can change the physical, you can change whatever you want. So you have a nice video where we show you how to do that. What is BIOS? As a technician, if you don't know, so anyway, it will be explained. So before you go there, when you power on your PC, it's going to test all the components. If all is good, we call it post. Power on, self-test. It's going to check if your mouse is correct, your keyboard, your RAM, your hard drive. If everything is good, then it will show your Windows. Then you can do start and do whatever you want to do. But if you want to change the manufacturer settings, you go in the BIOS. This is something like that I can show you on Saturday, because I'll bring a PC and I'll show you physically how it works. So for a student who log on late, I say that Saturday, the 27th of September, we'll be meeting somewhere. Tomorrow, I'll confirm the place, and the time will be from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can come when you want, you can go home when you want, but you must bring your contribution. It might be maybe 60 or 70 rand for the whole day. So the more you stay, the more knowledge you get. Don't just come for 1 hour and you go. No, that's why I'm telling you in advance, prepare yourself for that Saturday 27. I can bring a PC and I'll show you how to get in the BIOS and what thing we can change there. I'm going to show you maybe a YouTube video for you to have a look quick. Sylvie, do you have a question? Sylvie Sender. So if you're here and you tap BIOS, you press enter. You
No,
can
I don't.
see. Sorry.
No, I don't have a question. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. So always, me as an IT, we always do some research. If you're lazy, then you won't go far. Always do some research. You see here in YouTube, BIOS CMOS UEFI. You should know that as an IT technician. There is no way you can skip that. And you have some short videos, 5 minutes, what is BIOS, 4 minutes, you see. You compare 3 or 4 videos, you take some notes. So this guy is going to do, you press F12 or escape, it depends on the type of PC. Then it will show, it will display something like that. And from here, it's going to ask you, what do you want to change or to set up, you see. So it's up to you what you want to do. So we'll be doing that as a demo. If I click on it, and so these 3, I'm going to post that in your WhatsApp group, or yourself, just go to YouTube and type BIOS. Job interview, we can also ask you what BIOS stands for. Basic Input Output System. So you see here the PC is starting. Then you see press Del to set up. Sometimes it's F2 or escape. It depends on your Dell laptop or your HP laptop. Very sound, and just because mine I remove the sound. Then you'll have some demo there where we explain all this stuff. So if you want to do some settings from the physical machine, you go there and you can change whatever you want to change. Let me show you some pictures. I don't want to go to YouTube. I close this and I go to Google. And here I type BIOS. BIOS. So job interview, and I'm going to write all these questions the day we meet Saturday. Why? What is BIOS? What is BIOS? What does it mean? Why do we need it? You see. So all of kind of questions. Actually, a test. I'll give you maybe half an hour in a groups. You choose your team leader. So I think I have one here. Yeah, you choose your team leader. No, I don't have it here. So it's a group. We're working here. Yeah, so you see here, while these guys, I was asking them to show me some stuff. The team is here. The other guy at the back there, I gave them some questions. You choose a team leader, you put everything together, and he must come and present your answer. And I'll see which team is the winner. So please take this course seriously. It will help you a lot. I can bring a monitor. I say, okay, show me, let's say, a DVI port. You should be able to show. You see, everyone is waiting and she's struggling. You should be able to show me. It's just to test your knowledge, not to make you fail. No. Yeah, so it's a very, I can also ask you, after studying chapter 1, 2, 3, what list 5 part of a motherboard? You should know them because you did study in chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. The main things, the brain, the CPU, where to store your stuff, the hard drive. There is a place there for hard drive to view your memory. So all this stuff we did study in chapter 1 to 3. Okay, so also at the end of the course, we have a graduation. If you want to join us, I'll post the link also tomorrow. And yeah, we have graduations when we celebrate nice meals, nice music, and yeah. So you can join us. Okay, anyway, let me close here. Yeah, BIOS, you can go to pictures. You see. How to enter and exit with BIOS, for example, you see. It's not big. I want a bigger picture. Okay, anyway, in your videos, we'll do some demo then. So when you power on your PC, the system will check all the components. We call it the post. Then if you want to change some stuff, for example, I want my PC not to boot from Windows, but to boot from my USB to install something. Then you change, you go into the BIOS and you say the first place to boot or to show the Windows or the first place to start the PC, start from Windows. You can choose that, or start from my USB because I want to reinstall Windows. So you do all these changes in the BIOS. The BIOS was the old way. The newest way is called UEFI. It's graphical, it's nice, some colors. It's the same thing, but it's the latest version of the BIOS where we can change whatever you want to change. What is this? As an IT technician, you should know that kind of battery. So who knows that?
I don't know. I would love to know that because I always see in most of the electronic motherboard, you see those kind of batteries. Even on the coffee machine, you see those kind of batteries. But I don't know what is it for.
Okay. So now, after this chapter 3, you should know. We call it the CMOS. You should know what CMOS stands for. So there are some settings like the time, because you have to power off to shut down your PC. there is no more power, your time, your clock can go off also. So if you power on again, you need to reset again the time. So this small battery will keep, even if the PC or the laptop is off, it will keep some settings on, like the time. The time will still be on. Mm. See, if the battery fails, important settings can be, and also the BIOS settings are retained. Some components, some settings, some configuration that you made, some of them will be saved, even if your PC goes off. So it's something also that you'll see in your NetAcad. If I go in your NetAcad, you'll see it. I go to boot the PC. Boot the PC. You should know the post. What is post? What is BIOS? What is CMOS? What is UEFI? Any IT technician, any IT engineer, we start from there. It's grade 1. So you have a video. We do some nice demo. You see, you can read. So what I do now, I give you the big picture. I prepare you so that when you start reading, studying, you have a big, you know already. Your CMOS is here. And various settings are retained by. So I can ask all these questions on Saturday. I'll print it out for you in Teams, and I'm going to mark. But it's not for grading. It's just to test if you study or not. So you have a video on top where we explain also. You see. Else, you can also go again to your CMOS if you don't know. Always go to videos, YouTube. You have a CMOS there. You see BIOS CMOS. What is a battery CMOS? You see. Be curious. Watch some videos. Compare 3 or 4. Make your own summary. Take some notes. Very important. You see how to change. Okay, what else you should know, guys? Oh no, it's not this one. UEFI is the same like BIOS, but it's the newest version, graphical user interface. You see some lab. This one, I'll do a demo on Saturday. I'll bring a PC and we'll go through all these things. It's good to study so that when I bring you understand more, but if you don't study and I show you, you'll be lost. You also have a video, boot up options. So it's a very nice course, guys. Everything's well documented and you can change password. For example, if someone want to open my PC, before reaching Windows, there is a password there. Or before you want to change, the same thing for your WhatsApp. You can put a code on your WhatsApp. If someone want to view your WhatsApp, must enter the code. The same thing. You can make any changes you want. It's up to you. Install Windows. Okay, this one I can show you later. I can also show you. Okay, this one you can skip it. Power supply stuff. It's not everything that's the most important. Also, as an IT engineer or IT technician, if you work in a company and ESCOM is not happy, everything will go down. All the PC will go off. So to avoid everything going off in a company, we buy something called UPS. It's a device that will store some power. Even if ESCOM is off, people can still work for 1 or 2 extra hours. So we tell them, guys, we are on UPS. If you need to save your document, save them. You have half an hour to do that or 1 hour to do that. So UPS is very important in a company. It also protects your devices against higher voltage to destroy your TV, your fridge, or your PCs. It protects and also keeps some power to allow people to see uninterruptible. Okay, anyway. If you need more info, Let me check if you have some video here. More info, you go to your YouTube. Type UPS. UPS. What is UPS? And you'll see some videos around what is inside UPS. Okay, if you see that it's too much physics, you leave it. You can maybe type UPS IT. UPS for IT. Yeah. What is UPS and how does it work? You see. Okay. What else? Okay, CPU is the brain of the PC, where any calculation, anything you want to do goes there. So you should know the different types. We have Intel, we have AMD, and we have some versions. So here we'll try to explain, give you as much info as you need. It doesn't mean you need to memorize, no. It's just to give you more info about the CPU. The only thing you should know, CPU is the brain of the PC. That's all. So here we have many types, many shapes. And because it's going to think too much to work too hard, it's going to, the heat will be too much. You need a cooler. You can use a fan or a heat sink. So here we have cooling mechanism. Okay, RAID is, in the old days, we had, if you don't want to have only one hard drive and you want 2 or 3, then you should configure them in case one fails, the second take over, or one will be copied. So it's up to you. So RAID is if you're managing many hard drives and how to make them work. Up to you. In the old days, we used to do that, but nowadays, I don't think so. So if you need more info for that, you can go to YouTube as you want. RAID. We have some very short videos. What is RAID IT? Okay, you see, you have what is zero. So here we can give you more explanations. Okay, sometimes okay, anyway. So it's good to know all these things. So after that, you should know the port on your PC or on your laptop. Legacy port, the old ways, in the old days, we had this one for the mouse, for the keyboard. If you want to listen to music, use VGA to display, serial to display, to printer, and games, and we use. So have a look on this, and we continue.
Sorry, so my screen is off. I don't see anything. It's just freeze by 3.2.
Yeah, you must check your connections, guys, because by my side and everyone, it shows that I'm presenting.
Okay, it's in now. It's fine now.
Okay, no problem. Okay, sure, good. Yeah, so we'll be checking this. So for example, Saturday, I'll bring a PC and I'm going to show you this and I'm going to ask you some questions. So again, I'll read this one quickly, 1 minute, and we continue. Okay, you'll check all these in your NETA card also. Everything is there nicely. You go port monitors, port, oh sorry. What is it? We are port and connectors, you see, everything is here. You go to this arrow, show. and we show you the name and some explanation. This one, you see the name. If you want to play games, your game appliance will come with something you need to plug in. You see, explanation. So everything is explained, guys. You see, in the old days, for to connect a mouse and a keyboard, we use one of these PS2 port. We call them PS2 port. And this one, this is the name audio port, and so you should be able to. These are some questions I'll ask you on Saturday. We also have these ones. I think we did a bit on Saturday, when we met on day one, I think. HDMI, display port or display cable, DVI port. So all of them, it's to connect your monitor. You see, video. Video means to connect your monitor to your PC. You have a type of cable for that, a type of cable to connect, a type of cable, a type of cable. So I think when we met at Scalabrini, you did see some of them. Also, if you go in your NetAcad, you'll see more explanation there. So video, anything related to a display. You have this port, VGA. Yes?
Sorry, sir, we're raising hands for you to see. Some
No, I
of us
cannot
will have
see.
a question. You can...
Yeah, so if you have questions, just unmute yourself, tell us your name, and ask your question directly, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah, question? You tell us your name and you ask your question.
Oh, okay. My name is Fabian.
Yes, Fabian.
So I wanted to ask on the question on the CMOS, CMOS, and the BIOS. I see on that chapter. I wanted to ask. My question is when if the computer time is the time it's incorrect or data is incorrect, so that indicate that the CMOS battery is
exactly
bad
yeah
or getting very low. So now
exactly.
Can that also CMOS battery affect the display? Like the machine won't be able to display the picture because of the CMOS battery that is low.
Okay, very good question. The CMOS, it's just to keep some settings on only. Now, if you want to view something on your screen, like this lady, what is she? Yeah, if anything related to displaying something to view is the RAM, RAM, RAM. That RAM.
Sorry, Mark, I have a question.
Yeah, so it's only if you cannot see anything, it means one of these guys is faulty. And we know that we plug them in the motherboard. So you put your motherboard and you replace. So these guys are responsible for the display. Yes, another question?
Yes, I have another question. This is Mr. Ali.
Ali, yes.
From the of my brother here, he asked about the battery. So when you realize that the battery is not longer working?
Sorry, your question is?
I'm using the computer, and the time is not displaying or it's not well set. So how can I just to know if when can I know that the battery is no longer working properly? Yeah.
Okay, you'll see by yourself with some settings no longer displaying properly. Normally the battery lasts long, even very long. It has been built to last long. But if you want yourself as an IT engineer, you can change it every 2 years if you want to. But you'll see that every time you shut down your PC and you power on, the time is resetting to 0000, or maybe some funny things are not keeping on. But you'll see sometimes the system will tell you, um, mm, for example, if I go, let me go back to your NetAcad, and I go back to the post. So let's go to the post. We're in chapter 3 now. Go to chapter 3, and I'm going to show you the post. So the post will check all the stuff. If there is something not working, it's going to send you a notification, maybe a beep or something. Yeah, you see the beeps. You see. So if your CMOS, you see here, if your CMOS have maybe a problem, it can beep 10 times. So when we post, it will check all your components. If something is faulty, it will beep. If you beep twice, ping, 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 you see two, there is something, or maybe fourth, you see, then you can know that there is something wrong somewhere.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, welcome. You can also Google this one, common beep code, or go to YouTube. You see, always. Maybe this is how I do to become very good. Always be curious. Compare 2 or 3 stuff. Make your own summary. Okay, thank you guys for your questions. Very good ones. Okay, we were busy doing once we go back to our configuration report, you should know what type of cable you can use to connect to your monitor. Everything is here, you see. And you also have them here. The latest versions, the most used is HDMI and also display, this one. I'll bring you some cables like we met at Scalabrini. So now you should know now. When we met at Scalabrini, you couldn't know, but now you should know. Okay. Also, we have some different type of USBs. We have type A, B, and C. You should also know them as a network engineer. Well, always as a network engineer because of CCNA guys. IT technician. We have 3 types. I'm going to show you in here. We have type A, type B. What is type B? Type B, type C. Type C we know, to charge our phones or stuff. But as a network engineer or IT technician, type A, you should know how to identify them. So if here it's not quite clear, it's well explained in your NetAcad. You just click here, you see type A, this is it, USB type A. Why we call it type A? Then we have mini USBs for the cameras or something. Mini USB, micro USB. USB type B, mostly for printers. Type C we know, used for our cell phones. And so these are some explanation about USBs. Job interview, we can ask, we can bring some cables, identify this cable. Okay, this one is type B, we use for ABCD. This one is type C, we use. Data is the hard drives. It's like iPhone 1, iPhone 10, iPhone 11, 12. It goes, it changes. So here we'll try to show you. Here it's the connectors to connect the hard drives. I'll also bring a hard drive for you to see. If you have to, you see this is a very flat one with connectors to, because if you remove a hard drive in your laptop or PC, you should bring the connectors. So we'll do that later also. If you want to go to internet, you need a network cable. We have RJ11 for cell phone, for telephone, the old telephone, and RJ45 for normal network cables. This one we do more in CCNA. Okay, anything else? It's not to monitor resolutions. Okay, this one we'll do later, but you can also watch. You can read display standards. This one I need to do a demo for you too. But yeah. So if you want to use many monitors, as I did show you on Scalability, you need a docking station to connect. So we did that. You can also check again. Okay, it's not everything you should know, but you can just read to have an idea. Here we'll show you if you want to change a CPU, how to do. Anything you want to change. For example, if you're using a Dell laptop, you can go to change Dell, for example, 555, this model CPU. You go there, will show you how to do step by step. You see here, will show you step by step. So if you don't know now, it's not a problem. Every day you need to change. There's some videos showing step by step. You follow and it works. Okay, what else? Yeah, a lot of stuff, but I'll show you what is the most important. If you're no longer using in your company the cartridges or old monitors or what, put them in a safe place and for disposal. How to do. And that's all for this chapter 3. You should know all these. Okay, quickly, chapter 4, and we are done for a week. You study for the week.
Sorry, sir.
Yes, question?
Sorry, sir. A question. The question is still on the BIOS.
Yeah.
BIOS. If you read the note, it says it's a chip. It's a chip on the motherboard.
Yeah.
That contains a program. So
exactly. Yeah.
Where is that program coming from? It's come from the manufacturer, or
exactly.
it's a person that is going to install the program in that very specific chip.
Okay, it's the manufacturer. Yeah, it's the manufacturer. Yeah. For example, let's say a car. So when you have a car and you have your engine and you have anything that is going to get displayed on your steering wheel, you see. So it's a program somewhere for you to view if your components are okay or something. So it's the manufacturer who does that for you to use your PC. Yeah, but it's a very good question. Thank you very much. Chapter 4 is preventive maintenance. Is only how to keep your assets safe. So you must always keep everything clean and neat. You see, for example, avoid all these things. At least maybe once a month, you must clean up. So this chapter will give some advices how to keep your environment clean and safe. That's all. You must try sometimes to clean. In your company should not be too hot or too cold. So yeah. And in case you have an issue, where to start? Someone will call you, IT. I cannot see anything on my screen. Can you please come and help me? Where to start? Are you going to, you see? So here we'll show you some steps. So when you have a problem, step 1, what is the problem? I cannot see anything on my screen. Okay, that's a problem. Step number 2, establish a theory. Since when? Since the morning, yesterday, or just now? What did you do? Were you watching something, or the cleaner was cleaning the floor and some, you see? What? Try to ask questions. And from there you can say, okay. Maybe the cable, maybe the cleaner, she was cleaning and she was maybe catching your video cable, your HDMI cable, something like that. You check and you plug it properly. So here we give some advices only. In case you have an issue, what are the steps you can follow to fix your stuff. That's all. So step one, we're going to explain, blah, blah, blah. Step number two, step number three. So here it's only some some guidelines. From time to time, when we meet, for example, on Saturday, I can test you. I'll give you something and I'll see how you can react to fix. For example, I power on, my PC doesn't power on. What can be the problem? You see, it can be maybe the power supply is faulty, or the charger you're using doesn't have enough power for your PC. You're taking a wrong charger, or you see. So here, it's only some guidelines in case you have. So you can read it. It will help you. That's why I say please get at least 1 hour per day to study, not to memorize, but to read, to understand a bit, and to take some notes. So this chapter is a very short one, just some advices. Just some advices if you go in your NetAcad. So some chapters are very short, some of them are very long, like chapter 3, it's a bit long. I close this one, and I go to chapter 4. It's only some advices. Always don't forget to read the introduction. It will show you why you need to know this chapter. You see, in this chapter, you will learn general guidelines for creating and troubleshooting. You see, at least you know where you go. But if you just jump and you start, no. Always start from the introduction. Very important. And at the end, you have a nice summary. And you have some quiz to test your knowledge. This quiz, as explained, it's not for grading. You can do them many times. What is for grading is the chapter exam. You see, chapter 4 exam. You can do it many times until you get a good mark. That's all for today, guys. So I do encourage you, take 3 days. For example, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, study chapter 3. Do your quiz, your chapter exam. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, do chapter 4. Do your quiz, take some note, do your chapter exam, and you are done.
Sorry, Master.
Yes, question.
Yeah, question about chapter exam.
Yeah.
When you done with responding all the questions on the exam
Mm-hmm.
and you submit it, is it possible just to redo it?
Yeah,
You
you
can
can do
submit it and give you less marks, but you realize
yes.
that there are somewhere you should change something.
Yeah, you can do it many times. You can do it many times.
And then you gonna consider the last time.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, pleasure.
And to go back just to restate it, because I have already after done the exam I did today, I've tried just to come back and see if I can restate it and to check
Mm-hmm.
again the question where I failed, but I didn't
I will
get
say
that
you
problem.
failed. Mr. Ali, that's not good, huh? Mr. Ali should not fail. Let me check. Ali. Uh, Ali, you did well here, 82. Is it chapter 1? You did it today, one
Yes,
attempt, and you get 82. It's fine, it's good.
yes. I would like you to get 100%.
Then you can do again, no problem. You can do many times. Uh,
Okay, good. Thank you.
I'm going to show you someone else. Show all. No. If I go to, I'm going to show some people we do many times. If I take who, for example, patient did once, okay. Yeah, I can do many times. If I take another one who is like good chapter 1, who did chapter 1. So you see, Marel did 3 times. You see, 3 attempts. Shakira did 5 times. You see, Vicky did twice. You see, so you can do many times. Jean-Claude did 6 times. You see, so it's up to you until you are happy. That's all.
That's good. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Study well during this week and weekend. Don't delay. And tomorrow I'll confirm for Saturday 27. Very important. Have a good evening, and I wish you all the best for your studies.